Hi everybody and welcome back to the Southern Scouser and my football manager career. I think we're now up to episode 12. Don't quote me. It's easy, very easy to lose count. But yeah, we're up to the Carabao Cup final. We're playing Manchester City and you can see by the fitness that Fabinho is a bit 50-50. Alisson is just coming back as well. So I've chucked them in there. If you're going to give them a risk, it's in a final, isn't it? So obviously Henderson out, Haaland out, Van Dijk out. So not ideal preparation for a final, but it is what it is, and that is the best that we have for now. So it's going to be very interesting to see how we get on in this final. Manchester City have had a monopoly of the Carabao Cup for what, 4 years now? I think they've just won it every single season. They're in the final again against Spurs this weekend as well. They're in good form on here, 5 wins in a row. So it's going to be a very, very tough game today. Thiago, Jones, Milner, and Chamberlain as our go-to options off the bench. Come back in case we get any injuries at the back. It's a good ball into Robertson. It's Jota and Zach Steffen, who seems to be the cup goalkeeper. But it's Sadio Mane with the lead. Andrew Robertson with the corner. I was just about to talk about Zach Steffen, who Manchester City have been playing in real life as well in the cup competitions. And Sadio Mane. It's a great start for Liverpool at Wembley. Will this be the first proper trophy of the season? I know we got that. I think we got that Community Shield at the start of the season, but it's one of them. And it is a trophy, but I don't think it's recognised really, like one of these ones are. This is obviously the least important competition, but still one I would love to get. We've not really won for a long time. 2012 or something like that was the last time Liverpool won this cup, and weird because we've been really successful in this competition over the years. I think Liverpool has still got the record amount of wins in this competition. I think Manchester City are probably closing in now. It's a good ball from Savic. Sadio Mane 2 bites at the cherry, but not this time. Liverpool starting on fire in this game and fully deserved their lead as well. Matip is on a booking, so I have to keep an eye on that one. Sadio Mane started very, very well. Robertson as well down that left-hand side with a good rating. Fabinho and Alisson obviously are back from long-term injuries, so hopefully they survive. If I can take them off, I will. And is it 2? Is that offside? I think it might be. I think it might be. I think it is. It's 2-0. Savic blocked the cross. Trent gets the ball in. Diogo Jota, but Steffen just drops it straight into Salah's path, and he couldn't really miss, to be honest. But Liverpool, good value for their 2-goal lead, really. 6 shots to 2, 5 on target. Expected goals almost 1.5, and yeah, fully deserve their lead. Possession-wise, Manchester City have had more of the ball, but my goodness me, have we made it count when we've got it. Only one stat that matters, top left corner. Wow, that would be... I was in 2 minds with this one. I wasn't sure if we'd be able to get over the line, but yeah, it's going to be a monumental collapse to lose it from here. Fabinho is a bit... Yeah, I think I'm going to put Thiago on as a deep line playmaker, just to give us a little bit more freshness in there as well. I think Fabinho's done his job that I'd asked him to do. I don't want to overdo it for him today. Still got some good options on the bench as well. Thiago into Milinkovic, Savic to Salah, switches it to Trent, into Robertson, and Mane almost rounded off a fantastic move. The next goal you'd feel would be the end. Genie out to Robertson again then, but not... Obviously doesn't come to anything this time. Sadio Mane is looking a little bit jaded out there on the left-hand side, even though he has had a very good game. We'll get Curtis Jones out there for him. A little bit of freshness and a very good player in his own right as well. I'm not sure how many subs you get. It might be 3 with 1 in extra time. That sounds about right. I don't think we're going for extra time currently, but yeah, with that Benfica match in the last episode, anything is possible. So Salah is now pretty tired as well. Done a lot of running up and down that right hand side. Probably going to be Chamberlain coming on for him. I think Shaqiri, I'm not sure if he's injured or if I've just forgot to put him on the bench, but still a good couple of options and keeps it nice and fresh. Genie and Savic obviously is now starting to struggle. I don't think I'm allowed any more subs. I'll try. No. If it went to extra time, I'm sure you get a 4th. So hopefully we can see this out now. Again, Liverpool on the attack. It's not Manchester City, and it's Curtis Jones, and Somehow that's gone over the bar. Mixture of Ake and one of our strikers, but looking like a very successful afternoon. Liverpool wrap up the first trophy of the season. A 2-0 victory over Manchester City. Here we are, lifting the trophy. Jordan Henderson, I believe, is injured, so I'm trying to think who the captain was in this game. Not even sure, to be honest with you. Is it Genie? Might be. Oi! Well done, boys. I know it doesn't come through great on your side. I think this might skip a little bit on YouTube, so I won't hold on too long watching that. But it's nice to see. Lots of happy people. Promises kept that we were going to win a trophy, and yeah, you can see there Manchester City had won 3 out of the last 3 or 4 out of the last 5, and now we've put an end to that run. So this is a very important episode because I've now got my Champions League semi-final against Juventus, who are known as Zebra for obvious reasons on this game. Obviously there's no licenses for some of the clubs on here, and yeah, Zebra, obviously black and white stripes as well. So interesting game. Join me then, it will be a good one. Hi everybody, welcome back, and we are ready to play Juventus in the Champions League semi-finals. Just having a look at the lineup, but there's not a great deal I need to change after that fantastic win over Manchester City. Don't change a winning team, as they say. Trent and Robertson are a little bit jaded, but you're not going to rest them in the Champions League semi-finals, are you? So yeah, 10 substitute. Yep, I haven't got enough to put 12 on. Been having a little look at transfers as well. I'm trying to find a player that can play left back and right back as a backup to Trent and Robertson. Looking at James Justin and Tariq Lamptey as well. So hopefully be able to get one of those two in before the end of the season. Very patchy current form for Liverpool. 1 loss, draw, and lost 1. But yeah, Juventus going with Ronaldo and Dybala up front in a 4-4-2. It's going to be an interesting one. Fingers crossed we don't concede any away goals. That's going to be the key, I think, to go through to the final. Here's Mo Salah on the right hand side, cuts in onto his left foot. Szczesny makes it look very, very simple in goal. Keep an eye on Liverpool's formation. I like to see who's fresh and who's not. Obviously back to 5 subs again in this game, which always helps. As I say, there's a few moving on at the end of the season as well, so very important that we get 1 or 2 in the summer as well. So interesting to see what the budget may be. The longer we go in this game without conceding, the more confident I shall be. Obviously it'd be nice to get one ourselves, but I think the most important thing is to not concede at home, especially in the semi-finals. It's going to be so tight who goes through that an away goal can and usually is the difference. We've done pretty well though. No Van Dijk all season. Haaland's broken his leg, so a couple of world-class players have missed the majority of the season now. Mane through to Jota, it's not quite going to run for him. Szczesny with a very long ball to Ronaldo. Dybala finds Chiesa. And yeah, that's 1-0 Juventus. It's absolutely ridiculously good ball from Szczesny. Ronaldo wins the header. Dybala spreads it wide, and yeah, it's a great goal, isn't it? Liverpool caught out by a little bit of quality there, so really we need to win on the night now. I mean, 2-1 would be still a very difficult job to do away. 3-1 would be better. This could be worse in a moment, and it is. I think that could be very, very difficult to come back from now. Alisson with a pass that's gone straight to Bentancur, who's passed it to Dybala, and Ronaldo does what he does, and yeah, that's not ideal. That's a long way back from 2-0 down at home. Especially, it's not even half time yet. That's really disappointing. I mean, we got to the semi-finals. It's no disgrace, but I don't mind losing it, but at least go out with a fight. Come on, guys. We need to get a goal. We need to score quickly. A couple of goals would limit the damage. But 2 away goals, to go away to have to score 2 just to level it up without conceding is asking a lot. But yeah, we're getting a bit tired out there as well. Ronaldo really struggling. Get Thiago on in there. Trent as well is having a right old tough time down there. There's Jota, but De Ligt, a fantastic tackle. We need to score a goal, guys. Come on, we can't concede anymore. We need the next goal. One great goal and one shocking goal where we've just given them the ball, which you can't afford to do at this level. Mo Salah halves the deficit, 26th goal of the season, but you feel that's the least we needed, and we're probably going to need to do that again, if not a couple of times, to salvage anything from this game, really, or this tie. Mane is pretty tired. I'm going to throw Curtis Jones on the left-hand side. I think Trent is also looking a little bit exhausted, so James Milner's always a good option on the right back. Roll. Fabinho into Milinkovic, Savic into Salah, and it's 2-2 and it's Savic, and that is more like it. What a great goal. I thought we were dead and buried in this semi-final. It's still a very big ask, but at least we're back level overall on aggregate. It's a great goal from Savic, really good strike. Robertson also starting to struggle as well. I think Tsimikas is on the bench, is he? Yeah, he is. Yeah, we'll get Tsimikas on just to keep it fresh, because we don't want to run out of steam, especially in the back. Don't want to concede any more goals. Savic and Salah as well starting to struggle. Dybala with the free kick, and Alisson makes a bit of a meal of it, to be honest. Still under pressure here. Chamberlain and Shaqiri may chuck on the last 15 minutes or so. Keep it nice and fresh, because that's what matters in these games. If you've got 5 subs, you need to use them, so it's exactly what I'm going to do. Chamberlain for Savic, who is starting to tire, and Shaqiri for Salah as well. Have I made all subs already? I've already made all 5. Oh, that's annoying. Well, if you're going to leave a player on, it's Mo Salah, isn't it? Let's be honest. Come on, boys, let's get a winner. If we can win this 3-2, it's not so bad. 2-all's better than 2-0. I would have hoped for better in this game, but it is what it is. It's a semi-final. If you win overall in aggregate, you go through. It doesn't matter how close it is. So big ask in Turin in the second leg, but yeah, boy oh boy, if we come back, and 2-0 down at half time to get back to 2-2 is pretty good effort there. Definitely not deserved it. Juventus should be winning 2-1 with the stats, but we gave them one of their goals, so I think a draw overall is probably fair. Don't want to go too attackive, just because, like, you know, if we concede and go 3-2 down at home, it's curtains, really. We're not going to score 3 away goals, so there we go. Brighton away in the next Premier League game. James Justin negotiation. I'll have a little look at that, and I'll see you in a minute. Hi guys, welcome back, and we are facing Brighton in the Premier League. A little bit of a change. I've just put Thiago in for Gini just to keep it nice and fresh and rotated, but everybody else pretty much picks themselves. I might just put Adrian on the bench just in case there's a goalkeeper injury or a red card, which very rarely is, but you never know. Possible 9 subs, so actually let's just include both of them. Henderson as well, not playing Ben Davies. And yeah, there's some good transfer news. I've managed to sign James Justin for £60 million, so quite a steep fee, but an English player that they've only had for a year that's natural at left back and right back. It's quite rare to find someone that can do both. Tarek Lamptey was not interested in the end. He wanted guarantees on first team football, which obviously I couldn't give him, but Justin was happy to be a squad player, and yeah, I think that's a really positive move. You know, an English player, young English player, he's only 23, and he can slot in at left back or right back, so rather than having a world-class left back and right back on the bench, because obviously Trent and Robbo are going to be first choice, we can rest one or the other here or there with Justin. And Sadio Mane gets us off to a very good start as well, but that may be offside. I think it probably is when they've got this far. But yeah, James Justin, obviously formerly of Luton Town, left back and right back cover for Robertson and Trent next season when Tsimikas and Milner move on, so that's something I was desperately in need of. In terms of centre-backs, obviously Kabak's going to be going back to Schalke at the end of the season. I'm going to be getting rid of Ben Davies. Matip, Gomez and Van Dijk will be the centre-backs. I may look at bringing in an extra one if I can move Matip on. And there we go. We finally take the lead. It's Diogo Jota, who's been a really good player for us this season, and has done well up there up front in the absence of Haaland as well. So Obviously, we're 3 points behind Arsenal with same games played, so we're relying on Arsenal to step up. But please, oh please, can we get a result and stop Arsenal from winning the league title? Goodness me, never hear the end of it. Very strange league season this has been. Origi is pretty much going to lead them to the title. Top scorer in the league. Probably should have kept hold of him looking back now. Never mind. So Mane through to Jota. Mane again, and it's a great strike from Mane with the right foot. What a goal. 2-0. I imagine Arsenal have already played. Let's have a look what the latest scores are saying. Yeah, so they've won. Well, they're winning 2-1 away to Man United. Whether that game is still going on, it looks like it may be. So really, we could do with United getting something in that game. Trent into Salah. Finds its way to Robertson, who switches it to Trent. Back into Mane. There's a miss. I thought it was a save. Yeah, we could do with Arsenal dropping some points, really, but Odegaard at the double. Just do not stop winning games, Arsenal. 80 points out of 34 matches. Unbelievable. Obviously, the best we can do now is, what, 89? So we need Arsenal to lose a game or draw a couple. Jota around the back. Sadio Mane again. His second of the game. Liverpool's third. And a lovely start to this match. 3-0 up at half time, and that gives me all the opportunity to rest as many people as possible for that second leg with Juventus coming up very soon. So Trent and Robertson are the obvious choices because, as you know, we just don't have the backup currently for those two. So definitely want to give those guys a rest quickly as possible. Salah through on goal here, but it's a decent tackle from Brighton defender. Again, second time at the... Finds his way to Trent, to Thiago, to Sadio Mane, looking for his hat-trick this time, but not to be. Salah and Mane, I'd love to bring both of them off, but it looks like I'm going to be able to rest one of them. Around the hour mark, I'll probably take Mo Salah off if I can. Give him a rest for Juventus. Very important player for us, and today Mane's been the main man. Something that he's not done enough this season in real life. Sadio Mane has won us games on his own in the past, but this year it's been Mo Salah or bust, isn't it? Mane's not been anywhere near where he should be. Mo Salah, here he is, gets his goal, 27th of the season, assist from Mane, 100th for Liverpool, 4-0, and I think that may be the cue to give him a well-deserved rest. I'd love to be able to make more than 3 subs in the Premier League, but not today. 4-0 up though. Arsenal still leading at Old Trafford. We need some drop points, hopefully. Thiago on a good run, finds his way to Shaqiri. Milner to put it back in. Mane still looking for his hat-trick. It's a good ball in from Mane. It's another assist for him, and Shaqiri gets on the score sheet his 7th of the season, which is not bad coming off the bench at all. He is going to be moving on in the summer, and I do think we can get better players at a better age than him, but he's definitely been a good contributor for this season. I think Sheffield United is going to cost us the league there. We've drawn and lost to them. Bizarre. Absolutely bizarre. Brighton get one back. Alisson again, some dodgy goalkeeping. He looks like he should have held on to that one. Trossard with the corner, and has it hit the post? Oh, it's difficult to tell. Maybe I'm being a bit harsh. So Shaqiri and Zakiri, the last 2 goal scorers in this game. Obviously Liverpool already made their 3 subs with the 2 fullbacks going off and being rested. Mane is going to be probably touch and go for that Juventus game. I'll probably be able to start him, but he may need to come off for Jones around the hour mark in that game. He's pretty tired on this one. Just the last time I played, I rested too many players. We got battered by Sheffield United, so I didn't make the same mistake twice, but then you end up being weaker in the next game. So it's a balancing act, isn't it? Shaqiri with a decent... Was it? Oh, Savic, I should say, sorry. Bit slow there, but maintains possession. Lots of highlights in this game. Jota around the back, and yeah, that's poor. Not sure why we needed to see that as a highlight. 17 shots to 7, 5 on target though, so we've been pretty wasteful in front of goal, and the expected goals is actually Brighton with more than us. They've been a lot more accurate with their shots. We've had a lot more off target, but on target we've been poor. Hopefully this will come to a close at least at 5-1. Goal, you never know. Goal difference may come down to it at the end of the season. Who knows? But yeah, Mane, Thiago, and Savic are all pretty tired. Matip as well. Gomez was also a bit jaded, but the problem is when you have big injuries, then it's tricky to rotate, especially at the back. So Van Dijk obviously could normally be in there, and one of those two rather than both every game. And I don't like playing Kabak either. So good win over there. Down at the seaside. 2 goals, 2 assists from Mane. Join me in a moment when I play Juventus in the semi-final second leg, currently at 2-2. See you soon. Hi everybody, welcome back. We are ready to play the second leg in the semi-final. Henderson back in the team as well. Van Dijk is actually fit enough for a place on the bench, so who knows, if we get to the final he may be able to play. Waiting for us in that final, funnily enough, is Manchester United of all people. So what a final that could be. Never ever played in the Champions League against each other. Could they meet in the final? Absolutely madness that would be. Juventus' form, drawn the last 2, one of them against us. And here we go. So we need to score. We are currently out on the away goals. If we get 1 goal, we are going through. A 1-1 draw, we are going home. If we get 2, we could go through unless Juventus score 2 as well, which would go to extra time. So lots of permutations to come. But that first goal for me is quite important. And here's a chance here for Jota. A little bit wasteful. It's going to be fun. It's what it is. It makes it so much more interesting. If you just play it, you lose, you're out. It doesn't matter. I don't like all this reloading it business and trying 2-3 times, because then it doesn't mean anything. You know, you can just retry it until you win it. So there's no achievement there. So if you lose, you lose. You try again next year. It makes it so much more realistic. So there's a chance here for Juventus. Ah, no, and it's a goal, and it's Ronaldo of all people. Of course it is, but potential offside. Are we going to be saved by the VAR? Looks like we are. Disallowed. There we go. Back to 0-0. Danilo had strayed offside. Only just. We live to fight on. So, 2-2 overall. We still need that goal because as it stands, we are already going out. We do need to score a minimum of 1 goal in this game. Got Wijnaldum and Henderson in the midfield. Savic and Thiago I would imagine I will bring on in this game as well, especially with 5 subs. Gives us a different option, but just trying to keep it as fresh as possible in there, because obviously those last 2 played 90 minutes in the last game. So if you've got rotation, especially of that quality, use it. Is a chance for Mane. Can he? Oh, he should have squared it to Salah. Really, that was Kane Sterling feels on that one in the World Cup. Definitely the business end of the season though. We're still chasing the big 2 trophies. We've got 1 in the bag already. I'm not sure what we're doing in the FA Cup. I'll have to double check. Can't remember now. Mane is a little bit tired, but I'll try and keep him on. We did say he would probably tire. Henderson as well. This is his first game back for a while, so we've got options on the bench though. So half time has come in, so I'm sure they'll get a little bit of a rest there as well. It's through Salah through to Jota, and it's the goal that we needed. What a strike from Jota. Very nice indeed, as it says at the bottom of the screen. 3-2 up. That's the goal that could take us to the Champions League final. Mo Salah and Jota linking up brilliantly well there, and Jota with a great finish. Obviously, if Juventus score, we're still going out on the away goal. But I would like to score another one, because then Juventus would need 2 just to take it to extra time. If we were to score 3, it's a long way back for Juventus there, because they would need to outscore us on aggregate as well. Oh dear, if we can get another one, I'll be very pleased. It's very, very, very close at the minute. Obviously, if there's no more goals, we are in the final, but long way to go yet. Ronaldo, Dybala, some good players on that pitch that can hurt us and hurt anybody really. Salah over to Trent. There's a chance, and there's a good tackle from Sandro. Trent really needed to get the ball across there. Fabinho wins it back, intercepted. Gini into Henderson. Gini spreads it to Robertson. It's a good little move here. Robbo, an interesting cross. Almost a clearance. And now Juventus come against us. And no, could this be the goal? And it... Oh, what in the world has happened there? Was it a save onto the post? Goodness gracious. Very dangerous living here. Bentancur into Ronaldo and anything near him. Bentancur with an absolute rocket of a goal. Equals the game on aggregate, but Juventus now going through once more on that away goal. So Liverpool are needing a goal once more. Going to try and freshen up the midfield a bit, I think, with a Thiago and a Savic. Just try something a little bit different in there. A little bit more attackive because of, we need to score. You know, it's the same as a kickoff now. We need to score or we're going home. What a shame. We need that second goal big time. Here's Chiesa, who scored the goal in the first leg. Bentancur again, who's played well in this game, and assist in Anfield as well. Juventus with a lot of possession on the edge, and here's Chiesa. And that's the lead overall and tonight for Juventus. Doesn't change too much though. We still only need one goal to stop us going out rather than to go through. So we do need to score quickly to take this game to extra time. Juventus are getting on top a bit now. If they score again, I think that could be the end. How was that not gone in? Liverpool need to score to take it to extra time. It's a pretty even game. Starting to get some pretty tired legs out there now. We need to score. Here's Robertson to Thiago to Jota. Into Salah. Ah, I thought that was it. I thought that was the moment. We've got to score. We've got to go for it. Going to have to make some subs because everybody's absolutely knackered. Shaqiri. Curtis Jones. That's 4. We've got Mineral Chamberlain. Fabinho is exhausted and on the yellow card. Swap Thiago in there. Back into that deep line playmaker position. Got to go for support. There's no point defending there. We're going out as it stands. Chamberlain can come on for Fabinho. We've got to go for it. We're giving it everything we've got. We've made 5 subs. We're going very attacking. We've got 9 minutes to score a goal. Here's Shaqiri, who's done well off the bench this season. Into Curtis Jones, who turns and... Oh, what a waste. We get it back, though, through Matip, Robertson, Jones. Again, wasteful. Szczesny to Morata. Oh, we should have put the game beyond doubt. Bad memories of Morata scoring at Atletico Madrid. And there's the goal. Ronaldo. That's the end of that game. 5-3 now on aggregate. Liverpool need 2 in 5 minutes. No extra time possible now. But we gave it a good go. But Juventus really just too much quality for us, really. Van Dijk back there would have definitely helped. 5 goals conceded in 2 legs is not great. Can we get one back here? Diogo Jota into Shaqiri, who does. 5-4. Liverpool still need 1 more goal to go through. Curtis Jones winning the free kick. Oh, God. Curtis Jones. It is! What a goal! Curtis Jones! That's 5-all on aggregate. Juventus have to score. We're currently going through on the away goal. Let's change from very attacking very, very quickly. Oh, my word. Surely not. Surely not. I don't believe it. Really? All that? And we've conceded again. I don't believe it. Good Lord, Alisson. Liverpool now have to score again. All that work. 6 added minutes. Shaqiri. Oh, Jones. I can't believe we worked it all the way back. We were dead and buried. We got it back. We were going through. And Juventus just scored instantly. We're so tired in defence. We've got 5 minutes to score a goal. Oh, I can't believe it. God, talk about the comeback kings. 4 minutes to score. It's looking unlikely now. The game is running on. 2 minutes left. Juventus with the ball in the wrong end of the pitch. And there we go. And that's the end of that. What a shame. Oh, 7-5. To get it back to going through at 5-all over the away goal rule and then to concede 2 goals. Oh, so disappointing. 7 goals conceded overall. That's the end of the journey for Liverpool. Really close to going through. What a shame. We'll be back next season, but for a minute there I thought we'd done it with Curtis Jones. I thought that was the moment that took us through. Oh, so disappointing. I thought that would have been it. Oh, I'm absolutely gutted. Join me in a minute. We've got Tottenham and then we've got Manchester City. So can we win the Prem even though the Champions League is now no longer an option? I'll see you shortly. Hi everyone, welcome back for the last match in this episode. We are up against Tottenham at home. We've had a torrid season in the Premier League. We're very, very tired from that Juventus game, which was an absolute classic, wasn't it? Unfortunately not in our favour this time, but if you're going to go out fighting, then at least we did that. So disappointing, but we still have not faced Manchester United. Juventus Man United Champions League final. Ronaldo against his old club. I can't see how United win that match, to be honest with you, especially where they are in the league table in this one. Chance to close the gap on Arsenal. They drew with Chelsea, so we could do with a victory here. And Jota duly does that. Tsimikas with an assist. I've changed 3 of the back 4. The last time I did that, we got battered by Sheffield United, but I haven't really got an option. Everybody else is too tired to play, so Kabak's back in. Tsimikas, Milner as well. So Salah, obviously we've got to keep winning our games and just hope that Arsenal slip up once again. But we're 1 point behind with 3 games left. Anything can happen. We've still got to play Manchester City though. So Curtis Jones with another goal. Did get us what I thought would be the winner in that Juventus game, but yeah, Juventus did come back, which was a real shame. I was ready to go. I was pumping. 1 point. I mean, we're guaranteed second as it stands, which is not bad. Top 2 is always a pretty good effort, but I would hate to lose the league to Arsenal, for God's sake. Currently, what, 9th in the real world? Yeah, Manchester City trying to claw back some respectable position. Someone big's going to miss out on a top 4 place. I think United got a couple of games in hand, so it could even be City, unless Chelsea did drop off a little bit. Jones into Salah. Not this time, but 2-0 up already. You would think that's going to be enough as we approach the half-time whistle. Go back marking Harry Kane. Good play from Kane into Son, but a decent save as well. Last chance of the half, you would think. And that should be potentially half-time. Or are we going to score in the counter-attack? Salah? No, that should be the end of the first 45, which it duly is. Second half to go. Last one of the episode, as I say that. This has been episode 12, so episode 13 should bring the season to a close. Obviously, we're not in the FA Cup. I think we got knocked out. 3 league games left and no more Champions League, so that should be the end of it in the next one. A little bit of summer transfers, but yeah, that wraps up today's game. Savic again with a goal. He's done pretty well since he came in, and you know, the likes of Chamberlain are going to be moving on. I need to decide what to do with Thiago and Wijnaldum. They're both hitting their 30s as well. I think maybe 1 more year and then maybe move them on at the end of next season. Jota, it's a good sliding tackle. Jota still with the ball, but gives it away. Tottenham are a really poor side in this season. 15th they sit, which is very unacceptable. I think they're on their 3rd manager of the season as well, so it's not been great for Mourinho and his replacement as well. this game is pretty much dead and buried, so it's definitely time to rest one or two key players. Jota's done pretty well. He's played pretty much every game. Maybe it's time to give him a little rest. Doesn't really matter who for, if I'm brutally honest. And who else needs a rest? Probably say Matip could do with a little break. I know Gomez is a bit tired as well, but I think Henderson could do a job in there for 20 minutes or so. Just trying to give everybody a rest that hasn't had one, basically. Jota especially. A very, very interesting back four now. Not too far from what we've had this season. But yeah, this should be a nice, easy win. And yeah, it's all going to come down to the final 3 games, which is going to be a very good end to the season run. We'll see what that last game of the season. Thiago with a great goal there. First goal for him for Liverpool. But yeah, I was going to say the last game of the season, they're all played simultaneously. So, you know, there could be a chance where every goal that goes in, we win in the league, we're not winning the league. A very dramatic end to this first season and under my Football Manager challenge. I mean, you know, the title of the series is Southern Scouser versus Klopp. I think I've done probably past that test already. I've got to the semi-finals of the Champions League. Obviously, Liverpool losing in the last 16. I've won a trophy as well, which Liverpool don't look like they're going to do this season. I'm sure I got further than Klopp in the FA Cup, and I'm currently sitting guaranteed second. So I think we'd take that, bite your hand off for that currently, trying to get in the top 4. Chamberlain with a decent run. What a goal from Chamberlain. The old Arsenal player scores against his old rivals. 5-0 victory, which just about wraps up Spurs this season. And that is the full-time whistle. 3 very big Premier League games coming up, guys, towards the end of this season. Initial budget set, 145 million transfer budget. Very, very nice indeed. So I've got some movement as well in the summer, which makes things a lot more interesting. So this has been the Southern Scouser, guys, episode 12, and I will see you next time. Take care.